People say faith can move mountains. I say it can move wallets. You'd be surprised how many rich folks in Los Angeles will pay a guy like me to shout Latin in their living room. Yeah, I'm an exorcist. Or at least, I play one. My name's Ethan Cross, once a man of faith. Now, more like a man of invoices. My partner, Azrak, and he's a demon. Not the scary end-of-days type, more like the sarcastic, coffee-addicted, Netflix-binging kind who thinks The Conjuring was a romantic comedy. He handles the special effects, smoke, voices, floating chairs. Lazy bastard, but he makes great sound effects. Tonight's job, a rich couple in Beverly Hills. They think their mansion's haunted. I think their money's possessed. By me. I walk in with my holy water and confidence I bought at the dollar store. Azrak appears behind me in a blue flash, grinning like sin in a suit. You forgot to mention, he says, I'm also the brains of this operation. I light my cigarette. Well, yeah, brains don't usually smell like sulfur. We start the show. Lights dim. Chairs shake. Latin flies out of my mouth like I'm auditioning for The Exorcist, Multiverse Edition. Azrak growls, throws sparks, the rich lady screams. Oscar-worthy performance. Dominus, something, I shout. You're free now, ma'am. Azrak claps. Nice improv, Constantine, I smirk. Hey, I learned from the best. Netflix. Everything's perfect. Until it isn't, the lights flicker. Candles die. A shadow crawls up the wall. Long, thin, and wrong. That's not in the script, I whisper. Azrak frowns. Unless you added DLC horror content. The shadow twists, forms a face. Something real. Its eyes burn like headlights from hell. I hold up my cross. It glows red. Not white, red. Well, I mutter, that's new. Azrak steps forward, flames licking his hands. Oh, great. Another freelance demon trying to steal our gig. They clash, fire and shadow. It's like Dr. Strange met the Exorcist and had an unholy child. I duck behind the couch, half praying, half calculating how much I can bill for property damage. Finally, the thing screams and dissolves, leaving smoke and silence. Azrak grins. Well, that's one way to earn a paycheck. I light another cigarette. And you said LA gigs were boring. Later that night, we sit by my car, rain dripping off the hood. Azrak sips whiskey straight from the bottle. You ever think, I ask, maybe we're the bad guys? He laughs. Buddy, we charge by the sin. That's divine capitalism, I chuckle. Yeah, maybe God outsourced the job. The phone buzzes. Unknown number. I answer. Mr. Cross, a voice says. We have a job for you. Something real, I sigh. Damn, I hate sequels. The next night, we drive out to a small town called Redemption. Yeah, I know. Ironic. An old priest meets us at a church that looks like it's been through 3 apocalypses and a Marvel crossover. He says a girl's been speaking in tongues. Typical Tuesday. We step inside. The air's cold, heavy. The kind of place where even the statues look tired. Azrak leans over. Smells like holy regret. The girl's tied to a bed, whispering words that make my skin crawl, and not in a sexy way. The priest says, she's been possessed for 3 days. Azrak scoffs. 3 days, amateur? I've been possessing Ethan's rent for years, I glare at him. Focus. I start the ritual, Latin flowing out of me like I actually studied for it this time. The girl laughs, a low, guttural growl that doesn't belong in a child. You think you can fool me, Exorcist? She hisses as Rek blinks. Wait, she can see me? That's when I realize this isn't just possession. Something's hunting us. The walls shake. Symbols ignite in crimson fire. A voice whispers, you sold your faith. Now it's time to pay. I look at Azrak. He looks at me. And for the first time, the bastard looks scared. The girl levitates, screaming in a voice that sounds like every bad decision I've ever made. Azrak! I shout, do something! He shrugs. What, you want me to Venmo it? Then he snaps his fingers, but a burst of blue flame swallows the room. The girl collapses. The fire dies, and silence falls. For a second, I think it's over. Then I see the shadow again, burned into the floor, watching us. I mutter, I'm starting to think God's sending my invoices back. Azrak cracks a grin. Guess business just got personal. We walk out of the church. Behind us, the bells toll. Slow, haunting, mocking. I glance at Azrak. So what now? He smirks. Now? We find out who's hunting who. I flick the last bit of my cigarette into the rain. Somewhere out there, something's keeping score, and me? I'm just hoping it doesn't ask for a refund.